Hello, Ergo Video Oasis. You're first. How are you? Welcome. Hello, Rated Frog. Welcome, welcome. Jacoby. Ooh, you're at your favorite pub. Nice. Ergo Video Oasis. I'm in Indiana looking for a place to park. Vice said hi. Hello, Vice. All right. Kevin, hello. Welcome, welcome. Just typing in the poll question. Okay. Trivia. Guess which workout I did today? Here we go. Trivia question is in. Bob Rutherford, I did have a really nice day. It was very restful. How about you? Chaco, your little brother is back. Good to see you. Please don't spam. Clicking on GPS, then you pop up staring at me. That's so funny. All right, Ergo Video Oasis, that was you. I'm doing good. Chaco, how are you doing? All right, fear is man-made. Hello, and thank you. Happy Saturday, Shaika. Great to see you. Excuse me. Mark is here. Hello, Mark. Shaika, nope, 8 p.m. Central. That's always my time. Let's see, sushi. Hello. Kevin says, I remembered. Bob says, stayed in, did chores, rained a lot here today. We didn't have, well, we might have had a little sprinkling of rain, but I ended up staying inside for most of today. I really needed to catch up on sleep and do some chores. So yeah, it was a chill day. Shaika, yesterday you said something about the ninth one. Nope. No, that was different, Shaika. All right. Luis is here. Hannah Banana. Nobody is here. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Zip is here. Itachilak is here. Hello. Gru is here. Hi, Gru. Luis, Zip, thank you so much. Mirabon is here. We got 44 people here right now. Hi, guys. So fun. We got, looks like Arabic. Zip, hello. Kevin, Kunchmaltora. Let's see. If you spam, you are gone for good, so don't do it. Luis, there is a bun drop, but you guys needed to listen carefully for the time yesterday. Biggest bowl, good to see you, and thank you for the like. Shaika, we actually are having sunshine right now here in Minneapolis. It's beautiful. Pata is here. Patrick, how are you, Patrick? Kunch, I'm a data analyst. Biggest bull, Luis. I'm gonna listen closely today. It can't be leg workout because you are standing right now. Zip says yay. Bob, wow, you are attracting viewers from around the globe. Yes. Yes, I like when there is an international audience here. It's very fun. My Chul is here. These are actually Jingle Bell earrings that I got 2 years ago off of Amazon. If you go on Amazon and if you search for Jingle Bell earrings, like Christmas Jingle Bell earrings, you should be able to find them. Hums, Kevin, Zip says pretty. Jose Alberto dos Santos, good evening to you. Zip says okay. All right. Pete says, I know. Yeah. I'm gonna need a new set because look at this. The red has been wearing off my jingle bells because I've worn them so much. James, I'm doing good. How are you, James? Kevin got rain and thunderstorms today. Polo Kids is in Algeria. Hello. Methyl something? Cool. James, thank you very much, James. Hello, Asaful. I'm doing good. How are you? Candace Timmons. Hi, Candace. Stevie is here. Hi, Stevie Freeman. Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you here. Nice shirt. Thank you, Kevin. James, you're welcome. I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Yes, it's a 3-day weekend, a very precious 3-day weekend for us here in the United States. You got to make the most of the 3-day weekends here. What's that next to me? Do you have any guesses? Take a guess. Jose is in Brazil. Vidan TM says hello. Jesus Cedeno is here. Nope, not protein powder. Have you ever heard of Quaker brand here in the United States? Bob Rutherford, Quaker Oats. There you go. That's what it is, Quaker Oats. James, amen to that. Peace and joy. Yay, we got people coming in here. Hi, Stevie, and thank you, Yaba. Love from the Scottish Highlands. Yes, indeed. We got some oats over here. I'm making oatmeal. First, I gotta take care of a few things, though. All right, update the thumb. See if I missed anybody. I don't think so. So, Vias Vodiko. Yes, I do. Just gonna start my other phone over here. Drew Denzel, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Love it, love it. All right. Mark, I saw you earlier. Jesus, thank you. Drew Denzel, Abraham Goska. We got people rolling in here. Love to see it. Thank you. How are you, Abraham? Kevin, I feel like you always guess the third option, but maybe I'm wrong. Went jogging. Okay, so jogging has the most votes of the 4. Don't pick the first one. It's a joke. I don't play video games yet. All right. Put this in my stand here. Perfect. All right. Most of the time, says Kevin. Okay, perfect. So let me turn you guys a little bit this way. And then before I get started on the oats, I am gonna put some food away. And by the way, I'm just gonna put some tofu into a container here. Brandon Preacher Green, hello, good to see you. Let me make my trivia question just a little bit smaller here. Andreas Kustisch, wie geht's dir? Unsal is in Turkey. All right. Emre is here. So I'm gonna put some tofu into this little container with the quinoa. All right. Kevin, chance of rain every day for the next 6 or 7 days. Yikes. Not ideal, but that's how it goes sometimes. Okay. Eric Dominguez said hi. Quaker Oats container. Yep. It is a World Cup edition of Quaker Oats, guys. Take a look. All right. Mihirban. Alessia is here. Take a guess. Where do you think I'm from? Right. Dang it. Getting tofu everywhere. Shoot. Gotta clean that up. Dang it, Bobby, them arms looking lethal. Thank you so much. I did do my push-ups today, guys. I did 40 today. I wasn't quite feeling up to 50. Andreas, hello. Alles gut bei mir. We have a holiday weekend and Monday in German. Perfectly sunny weather. Very nice. Very glad to hear it. Woody joined. Hello. Woo. All right. So this is just the last little bit of my curry tofu scramble I made a little bit ago and some quinoa underneath. Abraham, Kevin's been up since 8. How was your day today? It was very relaxing. OMG, so chill. Kasten, Rose, and Reaper coming in hot. I see you guys. Let's go. All right. Reaper and Kasten Rose, thank you both so very much for, oh, Kasten Rose, I spelled it wrong. Kasten Rose for sending the star and floating heart gifts. Woohoo! Love to see it. Thank you so much. And then let me make sure to add you guys to my dono list. Reaper and Kasten. Yes, dang it, Bobby. That is correct. Hi, soccer. Emre, by the way, I was going to troll you, but you're too kind to be trolled. I get that comment from time to time, which I think is so funny because it's like there's still trolls every now and then, but I appreciate the people who out themselves that they were going to troll and then they decided not to. I was like, "Aw, that's so nice of you. Thank you for not trolling me." Oh my gosh. Also, you guys, Abraham Goska, thank you so much. Let me thank you as well. You too. Thank you so much for the star gift. Hmm. Don't know. Wow. All right. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm blanking. Hi, Josh. Oh, you guys, I'm having issues with the YouTube app on my phone. I had it happen today, just like yesterday. I opened the YouTube app, I tried to go live, and the live button wouldn't work. And I had to uninstall this app. I shouldn't name names, but I had to uninstall it. Hi, Gavin. And reinstall it. And I'm like, what is going on with the app? It was very, I was like, this is not normal. I'm not happy about this. So it makes me wonder if it's something to do with my phone or if it's the app. But yeah, I'm like, oh, I really don't want to have to uninstall and reinstall the freaking YouTube app every time I try to go live. Ugh, we'll see. Sanchez, I'm making oatmeal, just regular oatmeal. All right. Abraham Goska, gonna add you to my dono list. Thank you so much. Firefox Nerd is here. Okay. So, oh, who is this? KB71707. So good to see you. Thank you for joining. Hi, Jolly Smackeran. Sanchez says, yummy. Yes. Before I do the oatmeal, well, no, I can start on the oatmeal. I shouldn't delay it. All right. So, I wanted to show off this World Cup edition Quaker oatmeal because I thought it was just so cool. I saw it when I was shopping on Target.com. Oh, thank you for the rose over here. Oh my gosh, thank you. 15, I don't know if I can read your whole username, but thank you. Oh my gosh, 2 roses. Thank you. Ryan G is here. Sanchez, Chief the Medicine Man, says hello to the tribe. I was just showing off Quaker Oats FIFA World Cup edition. They put the Quaker Oats man in the soccer ball. Ernest, good to see you. Batude. Oh, there's more roses. Thank you. Thank you so much for those. Hi, Ernest. Jack A. Camp, Paul, Tipton, Abraham, what movie did you go see that weekend? I went to go see The Devil Wears Prada a couple weekends ago. A Catman, Sam I Am, Chris, all right, Mark, I am not going to the FIFA World Cup. Nope, I'm going to be watching it from home. But I will be making FIFA World Cup edition oatmeal. So get excited, y'all. It's happening. More likes. Juju, Jib Orange is here. Let's see. Mark says, nice. Sanchez. I did play soccer. I don't have time to play soccer now. Ooh, this is so fun. Oh my gosh, I love it. We got activity on both sides. I'm on the 2B and I'm on the TT. I don't name names, but I do a dual live stream so that I'm on two at the same time. Yab says, after this live, test YouTube on your Samsung. Yeah. Maybe, but I don't want to go live on my Samsung because the quality is much poorer, Yaba. I'm saving the 2B. This platform, I want to go on live on my new iPhone. How do you feel about oatmeal cookies? I love them. Orange and blue skies. I think they're delicious. John Humphreys is here. Okay, let's make a little cute batch of Quaker oats. I'm gonna go grab my saucepan. So, before I actually scoop in the Quaker Oats, I'm gonna need some water for this. So, it'll be 1 cup of water and a dash of salt. Cody is here. Daniel says is guessing leg day for the poll. Audrey, hi Audrey. Thank you for joining. It's so good to see you. And let's see over here. Okay, caught up. So let's get 1 cup of water. This is driving me crazy. Hope you're having a good weekend, Audrey. Assuming you're based in the United States, I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend. I'm making oatmeal. It's FIFA World Cup edition Quaker Oats. Nothing different about the oats themselves, but the container is really fun. Okay. Oh, thank you. Rebel Cowboy. Rebel Cowboy sent flowers. Thank you. Sean, Mike. Audrey says your face is Loki the same as your sister's. Yeah, we have a pretty close resemblance to each other. Thank you so much, Audrey. Okay. I want to say thank you over here to Rebel Cowboy. Rebel Cowboy. Thank you. Ah, thank you so much for sending the flower gift. What's the age difference between y'all? Audrey, so I am a year and a half older than my sister. I'm 32, gonna be 33 in September, and she just turned 31 in March. So 18 months separate us. Moon joined. Are you using two different phones? I am, Audrey. Yes. No, so I'm actually on two different platforms. So I'm on, I don't name names because I know you can get punished as a creator when you say or use words that refer to other platforms, but I call this the TT platform, and then I'm on the 2B platform. T-View, hello, looks like you're from Jamaica. Bob Rutherford, I put salt, walnuts, and maple syrup in my oatmeal. Those I all love. Yum. Moon joined. Hello, Moon. Okay, so I was gonna say thank you to Rebel Cowboy for the flower gift. I almost forgot. Don't know. Wow. T-View. Dustin is here. We got Pavel, day 2 challenge check-in. Interesting. Okay, I'm getting a notification here. Rob Miller joined. Shaika, Pavel is in Russia. Привет, Pavel. How are you? Chief of DC, so good to see you. How have you been? Daniel, that top is really sharp looking. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so before I forget, I need to get Rebel Cowboy Elvis on my dono list because he sent a flower gift. All right. Whoops. Chief of DC, Daniel. EWAS, working out virtually is the only to go. Rosad is here. Steve Ketting is back. Good to see you, Steve. Okay, so 1 cup of water. This is really simple, guys. Just 1 cup of water, a little more, and then put it into the saucepan. Sprinkle in a little salt, correct, Rasad? And I'm gonna grab some salt really quick, guys. Iodized salt to be exact. Tom Perry joined. Hi, Tom. OS from Russia. Check the pinned comment, guys, if you want to know what I'm making. Daylight joined. Ewa says, way to go. Sorry, no worries. Reverse osmosis water. Actually, yeah, I think my filter is reverse osmosis. Yes, I forgot about that actually. So sprinkle in the salt. And then I'm going to set this on my stovetop. Hi, Andre. And boil this water. Once it's boiling, I will throw in some oatmeal. Ewa, Steve Ketting says, haha. All right. Andre joined. Dee Dee joined. Awesome. Cool. All right. Let's keep things rolling. I'm going to press some tofu. All right, come to Jamaica, says T-View. So I'm going to be pressing some firm tofu, guys. You've got a flash gold. Bob Ka is here. Okay, so let's rinse this off. Mullet Wookie joint. So let's rinse that off, and then I'm gonna grab my tofu press. Mr. Autumn Spectre joined. Hello, Rosad. All right, so I'm gonna take a kitchen knife and drain the actually, let me make sure that's open. Drain the tofu first, because this is filled with water. Drain this in my sink. You guys are very quiet right now. Take the lid off of this. And then place the firm tofu in the press without making too much of a mess. And then take the lid, get it back on here. Grab a paper towel. We're all hypnotized watching you, maybe. Okay. Todd Long is here. Hi, Todd Long. So good to see you. I'm paying $5,000. Okay. Abraham, is there any important news in Minnesota going on? Not that I know of. I really haven't been keeping up too much with the news lately. I've been very busy with other stuff. Okay, so let's wipe this down. I'm gonna let this press for about 1 minute here. This tofu. Adama is here. Audrey is here. Aubrey. And then I'm just gonna stick this in my fridge. Another thing I was gonna do is just get some steamed spinach prepared. Really exciting stuff. Abraham, is there? Okay, I already read that comment. D Storm joined. Hello, D Storm. Oh, one delish. Thank you. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for joining. How has your weekend been so far? One delish. Ooh. User joined. Hi, user. So this is one box of spinach. I'm gonna get it out of this plastic. I don't like to heat food up in plastic at all. I try to avoid that at all costs. And then I'm gonna cover this with a plate and microwave it for about 6 minutes, I'd say. Recipe is here. Steve Ketting, what are we making? Check the pinned comment, please. Oops. Robbing Nails joined. Torn is here. L joined. I got the oatmeal. What does the spinach and tofu? I am prepping spinach and tofu so I can make a stir fry with those. You are like me, always cleaning up as you go. Yes, I don't like working in a mess. It is such a peeve of mine. It's just when things start to pile up and it feels just like cluttery and dirty, oh, it drives me crazy. Drives me crazy, guys. Okay. I think I'm gonna wash my wok pan real quick. Turn you guys this way. Mark is here. Oh, I think my water is boiling actually. Yabba, so what's your verdict on the English World Cup squad? I still haven't looked, Yabba, so don't tell me, please. Danielle, hello everyone. How are you, Danielle? Water's almost boiling. Dang it, Bobby, if you had a gaming system, would you lean PS5, Xbox, or PC? I think I would do PlayStation because that's what I grew up with. Abraham says, I want some. Harvey, good to see you, Harvey. Thank you for joining. Dustin, hi, Dustin Gamboa. T-View. Thank you. John joined over here. Did you get your 12 hours of sleep this morning? I think I got like between 8 and 9. I caught up on the sleep that I lost during the week, dang it, Bobby. So I feel very, very well rested, very energized, very caught up. Oh, I can smell the spinach. Very pungent. Hi, Tina. Hi, Saida. Queen Grumble, you're new to the party here, I can tell. Because the first option is always a joke. Workout. Yep, you meant workout. All right, let's get those oats into the saucepan. Almost. It's almost boiling. Uber Cow is here. Hi, Uber Cow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Fila Kevin. Bob Rutherford, I think you have the same red Norpro high heat spatula. Did you get a chance to listen to Jason Garrett? Not yet. Nope, I've been too busy. Dell is here. Shaika says welcome to Kevin. But I do have it on my to-do list, Uber Cow. I have your comment copy and pasted into my notes. All right. Let's get the spinach out of the microwave. Look at that. Hi, Kay. When is your next vacation? Shaika, my next vacation is going to be next month. I'll be going up to northern Minnesota. So we got some lovely spinach. I'm going to let this cool and then store it in my fridge for a later time. Joe Wolf is here. Welcome, Joe. Thanks for being here. Kevin says, thank you, Shaika. Let's see what you guys are saying. So 34% for jogging. Then I can't tell, leg workout maybe. Then Pilates, then video games. Many moons ago, I wandered with the fog at night. What does that mean? Hope you enjoy it for me. I think August, my birthday month. Hi, Aman. Joe Wolf, 1340. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh boy, what a year. What a decade. 1340. The 1340s. Ooh, water is boiling, guys. So let's see, I'm going to use 1/2 of a cup. of rolled oats. Aman is here. Hello, Aman. What are you fixing? Check the pinned comment, Joe Wolf. When in doubt, take a look in the chat and see if there's a pinned comment, because usually I will say what I'm gonna make. Bishop Bullwinkle, Pizzanovante. The push-ups are coming great. I did 40 today, Pizzanovante. Ashley, hi Ashley. Joe says, oh, I see. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you can see it, Joe. So I am going to add 1/2 cup of these Quaker oats to my boiling water over here. I'll take it off the stovetop for you so you can see. And I'm going to try and do this one hand each. So 1 cup Quaker oats into the saucepan. And then I like to let it cook for about 10 minutes. I'm fixing chicken noodle with veggies and hot sauce. Wow. That sounds so comforting and so delicious, Joe. Quito Ecuadoria is here. Hi, welcome. Sean Ali, I'm doing good. How are you doing? It's been a very quiet night so far, but still very nice. Ministet is here. Hello. Ooh, Quito Ecuadorian just got the #1 viewer badge. Nice. Thank you. Sean Ali, how are you doing tonight? Are we making oatmeal cookies? Nope, just oatmeal. Girl Power Diaries. Lil joined. Army Mom joined. Hi guys, welcome. Just making some Quaker oats, which I love so much. Very nice. How do I feel about the Quakers? I think they're charming. Matthew Basketball said hi. Hello, Matthew. How are you doing today? So, I'm gonna put this back on my stovetop to cook some more. Onyx joined. Hi, Onyx. My favorite snack would probably be a Southern grits. Okay. I've been doing 50 push-ups per day. I go on long walks too, push mow 2 yards per week. Not too bad for a 60-year-old. Yeah, that is the key. I've heard from so many people who are in their 50s, 60s and up. They say stay active. No, like everything in your power, keep moving your body. Keep moving, stay on your feet, stay active. Just it's being sedentary. That's the enemy. Alan Freet joined. Hi, Alan. Girl Power, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right. I think I'm going to make some decaf coffee now because that sounds very nice. I don't know about you, but some decaf sounds delicious. So let's get that going. I'm feeling very breakfasty for dinner. Bear with me. I'm one of those people who loves breakfast for dinner. So I've got my coffee machine right here. I'm gonna plug it in. And the question is, what mug am I gonna use for this? Let me take a peek in my cupboard and see which one I want to use. I think it's gonna have to be the Minnesota mug. My fave. And now, just gotta grab some espresso. And I like to keep my espresso pods in this glass container. Army Mom joined. Hi, Army Mom and Alan. Okay. Thank you, Mike Freeman. I like your profile picture of Amadeus Mozart. Min mug, yes. Yes, Pizzanavante. I was like, we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it tonight. Let's do it. Boom. Okay. Turn it on. Give it a moment. Mike Freeman. Love the heart emoji. So cute. Daddy J the Way is here. Hello. All right. And now that it's powering on, I'm going to hit the espresso button. Make sure this is underneath. Why did sorry, my YouTube video just stopped. Still me is here. I approve of your gaming workouts. Overweight introverts everywhere probably do. I love that. That is good. Okay. So now, let's take a look at the oatmeal. Looking good. Where did where's the spoon I used? Donavante. I love piping hot coffee or tea. Me too. It's so good. So delicious. Wow, this hour went so fast. We're already at the 50-minute mark, guys. But seriously, you have a Pilates body. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it as a compliment. So here's some almond milk, maybe a little more. Lift this up to get the pod released. And put the cover back on the bottom. And voila. Let's see, Agnes is here. Hi, Agnes. Welcome. I haven't seen it this quiet in a while, you guys. Wild. It is a Saturday night and it is Memorial Day weekend. So those are two factors. Can't beat milky hot chocolate, says yeah, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you there. Anthony Soprano is here. Hi, Anthony. I'm curious how well you guys can hear the background music that I've turned on for this stream. Mm. Oh my gosh, Clarette A. What's Memorial Day not from the US? Oh my gosh, I didn't know this. Clarette, what country are you from? So Memorial Day is a national holiday here in the United States, and it's a holiday to honor those who have given their lives in military service in the United States. I also feel though like it's just kind of like even if someone hasn't passed away, it feels like people who have given service are also remembered as well. Let me just look up the official description. Memorial Day. It is a federal holiday in the United States. It mourns U.S. military personnel who have died while serving in the United States Armed Forces. It's considered the unofficial start to summer. So this weekend is the unofficial start to summer. Hi, Lane. How are you, Lane? Let me move this over just a little bit here. We've got Pavel from Russia. I saw you earlier. Hi, Pavel. Hi, user. Bob Rutherford, yes, I can see you doing Pilates on a dock by a lake in northern Minnesota. Cute. I love it. Just my name joined. Lane. I got it, I think. Hopefully that didn't mess up the audio too bad. I know that sometimes when I do the screenshots, it can delay the audio. Thank you, Lane. OMG. Let me thank you. Pavel, yes, I'm in America. Correct. Lane, aka Jake, so good to see you tonight. Thank you for sending the party hat and 100 gifts. Wesley made it. Hi, Wesley. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Oh, Pavel, thank you so much. Very sweet of you. Hi, Felipe Vargas. Jurgen Guzman is in Nicaragua. Hello. R. Dinesh Kumar is here. Let's see. Pavel. Sardar Faisal. I can't hear your music on YouTube, but I expect it's clear on TT like it was last night. Okay. Kamiliani is here on this side of life, on the TT side of life. Donna Tay is guessing Pilates for the poll. Vote in the poll if you haven't yet, guys. Guess which workout you think I did today. Pavel, okay. Wesley, how are you? Happy Memorial Day weekend. And let me make sure to get lane 808 on the dono list. Kinara TV. Hello, Kinara TV. Anna Banana joined. Cute username. Sardar is, I think, from Egypt. Is Egyptian, based on the comment. Ooh, that was for my oatmeal, guys. So, I'm happy with how that's looking. Hi, Trey. So this is some freshly cooked Quaker Oats FIFA World Cup edition oatmeal. I'm going to put a lid on this. If I can find the lid. Wesley says, happy, happy, happy. Lane, so far, it's been a super chill, super relaxing weekend. Cannot complain whatsoever. I think I rolled out of bed this morning at like 10:30, maybe even 11 a.m. It was glorious. Hey is here. Devin. Pavel, I don't know what that is. No. Lane, those are needed sometimes. Yes. Lane, I was behind on sleep this week. Oh my gosh. The past few days I felt like when I woke up earlier than my alarm, which was super annoying. And also I have an early wake up tomorrow and an early wake up on Monday for Memorial Day. So I was like, man, I got to take my chance while I have it here. Hi, Pete. Welcome. I had to take my opportunity when I had it, which was today. I was like, I need to catch up on sleep. Otherwise, I'm going to be miserable all weekend because I won't have a chance to catch up on Saturday night into Sunday and on Sunday night into Monday morning. So I got probably, I would guess it was about 9 hours of sleep. Risky Whiz. You have to go home to Indonesia. Okay, what brings you home? Pavel says, I'm sorry. No worries, Pavel. No worries at all. All right, be sure to vote in the poll, guys, because I will be closing the poll question in about a minute. Wooziak is here. Hello, Wooziak. Matt Torrance, good to see you. Wally, I'm doing well, Wally. How are you? I just cooked some Quaker oats and I'm sipping on some decaf espresso. I got my little pods right here. I'm tempted to make a second espresso shot. Melissa joined. Hi, Melissa. Welcome in here. Singing Bear Co. joined. Hello. That's a cool username. Andrew is here. Yes. Got to treat extra sleep like a sniper. When you've got green visual, you got to take it exactly. Andrew, I feel like I operate very tactically in my life, where if I'm struggling for some reason, like if it feels like the universe is presenting me an opportunity for something that I need, it's like I'm gonna take it. It's almost like the universe is like, here, Hannah, here is the opportunity to get what you need right here. Just take it. And I'm like, boom. Don't question it. Go with your gut. Take the opportunity, go for it. So yeah, today I was like, I need to catch up on my sleep because I'm going to be getting up early to watch Premier League soccer tomorrow, y'all. Last day of games. I don't know who's excited, but I'm excited. Like if any of you are excited about this. So I will be getting up, watching the last day of the Premier League season 2025 to 2026. We already know that Arsenal won it, but I think the big nail biter for the Premier League tomorrow is the final team to get relegated hasn't been determined, at least the last I checked. Chapin is over here. Hi, Chapin. Welcome in. Hello. Yaba says, I do whiskey shots. Pisano Monte says, Hannah's doing espresso shots. Yep. I don't drink alcohol, guys, so espresso shots are my kind of shot. That's just the way I roll. All right, Clarette, I missed a comment from you above. I find Matt Pilates a lot harder than Reformer. I don't even know what that is. I just know Pilates as Pilates. um, Lane says, yes, my sleep-in day will be on Monday. I'm so excited. I know, you guys, especially when I'm sleep deprived during the week and it's just back to back to back to back days of getting way less sleep than my body needs. When you have that day that you know you're going to get to sleep in and there's nothing, like for me at least, it's like when there's nothing on my calendar for the morning of a day, I'm just like, nobody's taking my morning. Nobody gets my morning. This is for me. I worked for it. And for me, most of the AM hours, like the purpose of the AM hours in my life is to sleep. So, yeah, there are those days where I'm like, ain't nobody touching this day. This day is mine, and I am going to be catching up on sleep. That is the way it's going to be. um, let's see. We got Pizzonavante, Risky Wiz, my first big sister. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Ooh, lung infection. God, that's terrifying. Pisano, yeah, ditto to that. Robert Cupits, Yaba, yes, exactly. Kevin says it's 10 p.m. Eastern time. Wow, crazy, crazy. Hi, Mark. Um, Kevin, you guys are missing the memo. I was on at the same time as usual. Stevie Freeman. Stevie says, I like oatmeal in the morning. I like it in the morning and at night, actually, guys. Romulan has said hi. Nate Stevens said hi. Oh, no, no, no. He said guapissima. I almost just said merci beaucoup, but that's the wrong language. Geez. Gracias. Gracias. Nate Stevens. Bro, I remember you. Welcome back, Bro. Mark joined over here. Hi, Mark. Oh, no! Wait, Andrew. Okay, can we please make this a topic of discussion? I must understand this because I don't understand this. Can someone please, for the love of all things good and holy, please, why do people want Tottenham to get relegated? My heart just breaks thinking about that. Why? Why on earth? I don't even speak Spanish, but you got me in different languages tongue-tied. I do speak different languages, so I understood what you meant. Meek Skull says you're more than welcome, Hannah. Aw. Wait, for what? I'm so confused. Did I miss something? Meek Skull, you're more than welcome, Hannah. James Robinson, hi, Hannah. Here in California, there's a vegan knockoff of McDonald's called Mr. Charlie's. I actually think I've heard about this. Stevie, I'm vegan, so no. I don't eat eggs and I don't eat breakfast. Uncle T joined over here. Hello, Uncle T. All right, gonna close this poll question, y'all. Give me the answer. What is it? Tottenham Hotspur have always been losers, major losers. Dang, we got some hot takes in here. I'm blown away. Coffee feed. Hello. Bass Commando, Stevie Freeman. Okay, so first trivia question of the night. Guess which workout I did today? Top choice. I thought I was going to fool a lot of you with this one. Went jogging. I did not go jogging today, but it would have been a lovely day for it. Second place, playing video games. This was a joke answer, guys. I don't play video games, at least not yet. So it wasn't video games. Third place, leg workout. Yes, that is correct. I did a leg workout today, you guys. I have been living for the leg workouts. They are so satisfying. I feel like when you can see muscle definition after a period of time, kind of like with my push-up practicing, it is so gratifying to see results, like to see changes in your body after you've been working at something over a period of time. So, congrats to the 23% of you who guessed the right answer and put leg workout, because that's in fact what I did. Stevie says I like your hair. Survival Empire. Nate Stevens says squats. Yep, I did 100 squats today. I love squats. I try to get as low as I possibly can. Knees don't go over toes. Ray is here. Hi, Ray. Welcome in. How are you, Ray? Happy Saturday night. I hope you've been getting some good sleep this weekend now that you're done with school. Hi, Catherine City. Nate, James. Oh, Nate, I'm glad you say that because I like to do squats every day. James Robinson. Andrew says, first of all, and we're talking about Tottenham here. Oh, Yeva, you remembered it. Good job. Wait, I was thinking I was going to get away with the bun drop today and no one was going to say it. Okay, you got it. Excellent work, yeah, but excellent work. Okay, I'm reading Andrew Sabini's comment about Tottenham Hotspur. First of all, Tottenham are Chelsea's biggest rivalry, but you know I don't care about rivalries. In fact, I often love both teams that are involved in a rivalry. Okay, second of all, it's unprecedented for a club of their size to go down, and we like to see the pain of a Spurs fan. See, I don't. I feel like I'm too much of an empath where I actually like start to tear up and feel horrible for them. I feel horrible for the players, I feel horrible for the coach, I feel horrible for the fans. The I mean it's a London team, so the city's going to be fine, but it's especially those teams where they are from a smaller city and the city is going to take an economic hit because the team is no longer in the Premier League. Oh, I feel like I can't be that cold and cruel. My heart hurts for them. Dang, that's so sad. Juan Dale is here. Squad 30 is here. Kevin says I'm wrong again. Meek Skull, it's my job to make people feel welcome on my part. Nice. CJ, I see you using the oatmeal you got from Target. Yep, I made some oatmeal tonight, guys. Stevie, I don't do jumping jacks. I don't like them. James Robinson, nope, no jogging today. Nate Stevens, I'm also partial to a tricep. Let's see here on the Ward's company. CJ, but when you were doing your squats, yes. Chosen Law, hello from Minneapolis. Woohoo! Ray says it was great. My brother and I went to a native plant sale. How did it go for you, Ray? Tell us about it. And also feel free to upload pictures to the community if you want to share. Meek Skull says, I'm retaking the test of life. The first test I took was okay. I don't understand. Risky Wiz, I'm so miss Indonesia in there. I'm leaving in the West Java. You're going back to California. Andrew says, the football gods have spoken, Hannah. It is their time. Is this true? Are they officially relegated? Premier League standings. West Ham. Oh my gosh. Wait. So West Ham must win tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's between West Ham and Tottenham. West Ham must win, but if Tottenham Hotspur ties, well, no. I think if Tottenham Hotspur ties or wins, they'll be safe. That's what my math is telling me. Mark Braverman is here. See, bro, you should do a question and we have to answer. Yeah, I like doing trivia questions. BBF, Plant Magic. Hello. Hannah, I gotta go. I wanted to see the bun drop, but maybe next time. I'm gonna do it right now, Ray. Sam, I am Eritrea and Ethiopia. Let's go. Gotta love them both. Nate Stevens, Spurs spent millions on a new stadium a few years back, the biggest and the best in the country. They did this rather than invest in their squad. So it's almost justice that they get relegated. And see, it still hurts my heart. My soccer heart hurts for Tottenham, but I'm looking at the numbers and it actually looks like it depends on who they're playing, but it looks like actually West Ham might go down. West Ham will win 2-1 and Tottenham will lose 2-1 by to Tottenham. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if you're right. Horton, Nappy, who wants to go to the Four Seasons or Orlando, says Jamarcus. Interesting. Never been there. Sounds nice. Sounds luxurious. Okay, guys, I am going to be taking down my hair bun because shout out to Yaba. Yaba is so on it with everything, it seems like. He's he's a real estate mogul up in the Scottish Highlands. He is a musician. He's popular in his village. He's got a tenant. He updates his profile picture with goofy still images of me from my live streams. So, yeah, Yaba, you are quite an MVP over here. All right, TikTok is being strange. Come on. Okay. Sebro, Kevin, Hurricanes won in overtime. Also, it's the North versus South divide with the Spurs. Okay. User joined. Daniel says, I like the bun. What do you think about the ponytail? What do you think about the ponytail? Ooh, you know what? The bun drop just inspired me for a new trivia question, and it's gonna be hair related. Okay, so next trivia question. Travis says, love the ponytail. I'm having a good ponytail hair day today. There are some days where hi Tom. There are some days where I'm like not happy with it. You can tell I showered and did my hair a little bit later today because it's still a little bit wet. But I'm happy with the look of the ponytail. There are some times where there's just weird little floofs that like are poking out, and I'm a little bit particular with my hair and I want it to look good. Does that sound vain? I don't know. I feel like I've had enough bad hair days in my life because my hair can be difficult to tame. I feel like sometimes it just has a mind of its own. Like from day to day, it's like some days it's easy to style, other days I'm like, Nothing's working. Nothing. Thank you, Daniel. You are so sweet. Pobe Mahone. Thank you so much. I am a curly girl. Yes. Um, Dustin Gamboa, do you like your hair? I've never straightened my hair ever in my life. I never, ever, ever will straighten my hair. Nope. I will wear it naturally curly for my life. Yeah, but don't spill the beans on my lifestyle. What? Why not? I feel like somebody's got to brag about you, Yaba. Santos. Yes, I get Doja Cat a lot. Actually, Santos, if you go to my YouTube channel and you check out my YouTube shorts, I recently posted a YouTube short where I talked about my top 5 celebrity lookalikes, and Doja Cat is number 2. Okay, second trivia question is going to be about hair. Okay. Let me make sure to keep up on the comments over here. Let's see, still catching up. All right, so the second trivia question tonight. Hi, Lemaine William. Welcome in. Second trivia question tonight. Guess my go-to hairstyle when I was a kid. The first one is funny. Yeah, but says no time yet on the bun drop. Yeah, no, I haven't revealed it. You are definitely shot. Yep, PD. That is the celebrity lookalike that I agree with most. I see the most resemblance to Sade, the singer. Hi, Nicole. Welcome, welcome. Louis says, did anyone hear the bun drop for tomorrow? I have not disclosed the time yet, people. I have not revealed it, so stay tuned. Stay listening closely. All right. Or guess my go-to hairstyle when I was a kid. What do you guys think it was? It's definitely not the first answer. Jawad Narani, thank you so much. Kevin says it will be breaking news. Thank you, Jawad. Oh, I missed a comment up here from C Bro. It is a 6-7 wrap. Do you have like three things running at the same time? TT live stream and YouTube. So I have two. I have two live streams going at the same time. Gumana Gabi is here. Wesley is laughing. What do you think my go-to hairstyle was when I was a kid? Take a wild guess. What do you think it was? Takeo is here. Hi, Takeo. Welcome in. Kevin says no perm. Yeah, I've never had a perm. I've never relaxed my hair. I've never straightened my hair. No. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to do harm to my hair. Ooh, Wesley. Very clever of you. Very clever. Roger joined. Hi, Roger. Welcome. So nice to see you. I'm going to go for the second shot of espresso. So that just sounds so nice. Jay Klein joins. Kevin says 50 likes. We're at 70 likes, actually. Whoa. Okay, a little more. Kevin says, everyone, please like. Yeah, we're at 71, which is great. Very happy with that. CR Moore. Hi, CR Moore. What I was expecting, mullet or crew cut. But shaved bald would be even crazier. And we've got some people who have voted that. So vote in the poll up here, guys, if you haven't voted already. What's in the jar? This one or this one? This is decaf espresso pods. RJ3 joined. Hello, Paigey. Any plans for the weekend? Well, today, Paigey, I slept in big time. It was very luxurious. And then I got up, did some chores, did a workout. I did a leg workout, and then I stretched. And then I went and got groceries, did a little filming for a YouTube short, and wrote a little bit, and then got ready for the live. And tomorrow I'm going to be watching Premier League, English Premier League soccer. And then I am going to be hanging out with family and eating burgers on Monday for Memorial Day. How about you, Paigey? What are your Memorial Day plans? Hi, Anna. Welcome. Mm-mm-mm. Sebro is asking what did I eat for breakfast? I had Catalina Crunch. Speaking of which, I kind of want to have both Catalina Crunch and oatmeal because both sound good. CJ, and you know there's some people who are allergic to peanuts. Yes, I did know that. Correct. It's a very big allergy and you have to be so careful. I actually had a college classmate who was so deathly allergic to peanuts that he had to carry an EpiPen with him everywhere he went so that he could inject himself with like anti allergy whatever is in an EpiPen in case he had like a really scary reaction to peanuts. I am so grateful that I was not born with allergies that are that severe where it could be a matter of life and death in minutes. Is that Robert? Hi, Robert. Patrick, Pazza, how are you, Patrick? It's late for you over in Sweden, I believe is where you're located. UFC fighter. I don't know RuneScape. I think I've heard of it though. What's it about? With the name like RuneScape, it makes me think it has to do with like Vikings. Terrence is sending gifts. Thank you, Terrence. Yay. Aw. Got it, I think. Terrence. Wow. Oh my gosh, Panta. Epinephrine. Okay. How does epinephrine function? Does it help to bring down swelling, I'm guessing, with an allergic reaction? Also, so good to see you again, NC. We missed you. I should say I missed you. How are the night shifts going, NC? Are you getting ready to head over to a night shift or are you already on your night shift right now? Terrence B35. Thank you so much for sending those 3 gifts just now. You look fit. Flex your biceps for us. I am working on a bicep challenge for the year. Lars is here. Hi, Lars. And then Terrence, let me make sure to add you to my dono list. Terrence B35. Well, it's not a ponytail or pigtails in the profile, says Yaba. Oh, Pata! You rejoined! Yay! I'm so happy! Ugh. Thank you, Pata. OMG. Yay! I'm so happy to have you as a channel. Hi, Courtney, as a channel member again. Again, welcome back. All right. Pata is a member of the Health Huddle. Pata, I'm so curious. I know it's super late for you over in Sweden. Um, do you just stay up all night? Like, are you a night owl? Is that why you're up at 4:19? NC says, yes, I'll be leaving in 15. I feel, hi, Peeler. Um, Peeler, yes. So I like to be very careful with how I word things on here, but I am on the TT platform and I'm on the Tubi platform. All right. Terrence, Chris Rule said Hannah time. Daniel says, afraid of a peanut butter makes me laugh every time. Zip. Kevin has to be up early. So do I, Kevin. Actually, I think I have to be up around 7 a.m. tomorrow, too. 4J, good to see you. Semmer Nutter. Oh, you had asked about the biceps. Yes. I am working on my push-ups, guys. I have been working on them. Hi, Davy Gravy. Welcome. Peeler says, nice. Woohoo. Thank you. Yes, the hustle is real, but I also really like the challenge of being on two different platforms at the same time. Thank you. All right. Yeah, NC says, I'm sorry, it is yes, correct. TT is that platform. Lloyd Daly, I'm lactose intolerant. Does that mean I don't get any oatmeal? If you're lactose intolerant, all you gotta do is find yourself some dairy-free milk. I mean, that is one benefit of having this around, is people who are intolerant to dairy milk, you can just find alternatives at the grocery store, like almond milk, soy milk, oat milk. Pata, woohoo! Sebro had asked, do you have any pets? Do you want specific pets? Yes, I want horses and I want dogs. Davy Gravy, Ruthie joined. Hi, Ruthie. Chris. Okay, NC said for epinephrine, it increases blood flow. Chris Rule, so good to see you. Lloyd Daly says it's Sunday morning, 10:22 a.m. here in the Philippines. Good morning to you. It's still nighttime where I am, Saturday night specifically. Pata Six says I'm off work and I'm enjoying a beer at 4:19 in the morning. It's so wild. Kevin, day 13. Yep, it is day 13. My lucky number. Gotta love 13, y'all. Danny, go Hobbs, go. You got to be up to 40 push-ups by now. Yes, 40. That's what I did today. Exactly. I bet you can get to 75 by the end of the year. Yes. And the thing is, sometimes when I'm doing my push-ups, I do have to take High Liberty Justice. I do have to take breaks in between like chunks if I just am like not able to keep going. So sometimes it's continuous, but sometimes I need breaks. Dang it, Bobby says such beautiful hair. Thank you so much. I love the bun drop tradition on these live streams now. It's so fun. Hi Ruben, welcome in. Levi Maxwell, how are you doing? You just reminded me I have to message a friend who is supposed to be coming into town who has a son named Levi, right? Yeah, it's Levi. I'm gonna make a note to myself. Message my friend. Because he's coming next month, I think. Pata says, I agree. It's a bit wild. I think it's fun, though. I mean, whatever. People are different. We all operate at different times of the day or night. Kevin, he's talking about the Montreal Canadiens of hockey. Oh, okay. Totally lost on me. Hello, Adam from Buffa. Bob Rutherford, second espresso. Yep, I have my second espresso. Do you have any pets? I don't own any pets currently. I don't have the time or the patience to have pets right now. I would be a terrible pet owner if I did have pets. But I do want to have pets eventually. I want to have dogs and I want to have horses. Sumera is in Pakistan. Hi, Sumera. Um, let's see. Did I miss anybody? I'm just gonna scroll up really quickly. I want to make sure to get Pata as a member of the Health Huddle. Sumera is a content creator. Lloyd Daly, did they find out what Kyle Busch? No. I mean, there's speculation. Hi, Void. There's speculation about what happened. Um, but no, I don't think they've officially like released what happened. Hi, Klinger and Charlie Watson over here. Benjamin said hello. Ahmad to San Francisco. Noise Mofo is an oatmeal naturally vegan. It depends on how you prepare it. Some people will put butter into their oatmeal. Some people will put dairy milk into their oatmeal or cream. Like there's some dairy products that people will put in. Bozo joined over here. Hi, Bozo. Desi is here. Happy Saturday night. Happy Memorial Day weekend. How are you, Desi? Benjamin. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think there's an official cause that has been released as to how Kyle Busch passed away. Thank you, Noise Mofo. I did do the bun drop at 9:04 p.m. Excuse me. Which reminds me, I need to give you guys the bun drop time for tomorrow. So while you all are here, I'm only going to say it once. The bun drop time for tomorrow, Sunday, is going to be suspense 8:57 p.m. Central Time. So that is the bun drop time. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Minnesota joined. Wait, I love this. Minnesota with a thunderbolt. Okay. Pata says honey and cinnamon works great with oatmeal. I'm sure I'll catch the bun drop sometime soon, says NC. Yes, I think you will. Yep, Kevin. Tonight's bun drop time was 9:04 Central Time. Yep. Lloyd Daly, sorry I'm slow. What's the bun drop? The bun drop is the time at every live stream when I take out my hair bun and it's a ponytail. And there's a specific time at every single live stream where I do this. Josef Batovsky. Hello, Josef. Libro Crew. Will USA. Are you talking about the USA Cup here in Minnesota? I don't know if I'll be at it this year or not. Maybe. Jordan Gosling is here. And she says, have a lovely night. I hope you have a chill night shift tonight, NC. I mean, I know you're a night owl, but still that sounds like a challenge. Hi, Jordan. So I hope the shift goes well. I hope it isn't too crazy for you. I hope it isn't too stressful, NC. I hope it's just steady, pleasant. You get your hours in and then you get to go home and get some Z's. Thank you so much for being here, NC. So good seeing you after what felt like such a long time. Big rig on the road. Scotty was Bugatti. Are you in Chicago? I'm always curious to know if you're in Chicago or if you're on the road somewhere. You're welcome, NC. You're welcome. I hope it goes well. I mean, it is what it is. As I'm sure you are, I'm grateful to have a job because there's so many people who want to have jobs right now and they're just applying and not having any luck. So yeah, hope it goes well for you, NC. And thanks for being here. Yeah, but Hannah, it was bath time for my two new dogs, 6, 7, and Hannah. Oh, their first sheepdog trial today is Sunday. Absolutely no chance, but should be a laugh. Sounds very charming. I love it. Yosef, who else? Kevin, Pata says same to you, NC. Nice. Big rig on the road. Abdullah is here. Yep, got it. Stots. We just need drum rolls. The World Cup is crazy expensive. How can you afford tickets? I am not going to the World Cup this year. Lloyd Daly. I'm going to be watching it here in Minnesota on my TV. Let's take a look at the poll. Pigtails is winning by a lot, 44%. Wesley says, soup is soup is soup with drums. Kevin, vote in the poll. Yes. Currently, Pigtails is winning, and then it's a tie between Shaved Bald and Ponytail. So goofy. Let's have some more decaf espresso. World Cup when it's only in the USA. Yes. But it's also in Mexico and Canada this year, too. I wonder, is Sweden in the World Cup this year? Yes, I think, yeah, Sweden is in the World Cup this year. Will you be rooting for them, Patrick? Wesley, Rogeri, which state is Canada in? What a question. Dan is Ford is here. Patrick says, I don't know. Okay. Still have time to decide that. So goofy. Oh, I love these live streams, you guys. They're so fun. Also, Patrick, talking to you. Now that you are a member again, I have published some new members only videos that you can watch. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Yes, I have curly hair and I do a bun drop at every single live stream. And the bun drop is when I take my hair bun and I take it out so that it becomes a ponytail. Daniel, Viva Sweden. I'm Spanish and Swedish. That's a cool mix. Wow. Pata, which sport? Oh, I'm talking soccer, football. FIFA World Cup. This is the sport I'm talking about. Bella Boo joined. Danny, well, I guess I'm going to have to start watching more, lol. Yes, please do. It's a fun time over here. Really chill, really positive, really respectful. We don't tolerate, like, just negativity. Yeah, toxic BS. It's just next to the state of Greenland. Nice. That was very clever of you, yeah. But is Greenland the 51st state yet? What's taking so long? Mike M. Shout out Quaker Oats. Yes. Costi is here. Pata says, oh, I thought you were talking about American football. No. I'm talking about World Cup, FIFA football, soccer. Costi said hello. Hello to you as well. Yes, you got it. A plus on your homework, Danny. My memory serves me correct. Aren't you in Minnesota? That's exactly where I'm at. Yes. Born and raised Minnesotan. I love it here. I think I probably annoy some people with how much I love Minnesota. Also, Shizi Thobani is here. Wesley, Greenland's 53rd. But yes, born and raised Minnesotan. I love it here. I've spent most of my life here. Based in the Minneapolis, St. Paul, like Twin Cities metro area. Shiva is here. Hi, Shiva. Kirby, you made it! Yes! Love to see it. How's your weekend so far? Power animals. I've never met someone from Minnesota before. Well, now you have. Yay! I worked for Land O'Lakes for 31 years, but in Ohio. Dang, Danny. That sounds like you had your career at Land O'Lakes. Holy smokes. Are you retired now? I ask only because that is a long career to be at a company. Like, dang. Like, I've only been in the 9 to 5 workforce for 10 years total, and I've been at multiple companies in that time. Yeah, but UK is the 54th. Let's go. We're all in good fun. All in good fun, guys. I want the US to just to stay 50 United States. We don't need more states. I personally, this is my opinion. I'm like, we're good. We're good. We don't need to go messing with Greenland. We don't need to go messing with Mexico. I mean, I think some of this is just like chest poundy, like, yeah, we're gonna go and get them. We're gonna become bigger and better and what and I'm like, okay. Like, how much of this is for real and how much of this is like optics and I don't know. It's just it's silly. It's silly. Did you ever bump into Prince? No. I mean, I feel like so I was born in 1993 and I just wouldn't have ever really had chance to run in with Prince in my lifetime. There was obviously overlap in our lives. Like I forget when Prince passed away, but no, never ever bumped into Prince ever. Hi Lex, welcome in. Kirby, bump into Prince. Wow, that happens. I know. I'm like, no. Never in my life. Power Animal says I stand corrected. That's where Mall of America is. So you have been wait, hold on. Have you been here or you're saying I stand corrected, that's where Mall of America is. Pata 94 here. 94 here. I'm missing something. Oh, Johnny AZN, thank you. Yes. I know someone who lives there. I see, I see. Okay. I gotta thank Johnny AZN for rolling in here and giving me a floating heart on my desktop. Okay, sorry. I feel like I'm having issues with YouTube and I'm slightly concerned. Hi, Ben. Um, okay, guys, slightly concerned here. Um, for the second day in a row, I tried to start my live stream on here and the go live button wouldn't work. And I had to uninstall YouTube on my phone and reinstall it. And I was like, dude, this is not good. Is it my phone that's the problem? Or is it the app? I mean, part of me thinks it's my phone, which makes me nervous. Anyways, I want to thank Johnny if you're still here. Yes, Johnny, yay, you're still here. So you'll see this message thanking you for the lovely, was it a floating heart? Yeah, floating heart gift. Thank you so much, Johnny Asian. Always so generous. And let me make sure to get you on my dono list. Oh, 1994. Okay, Patrick, I was like, wait, what is 94? You are definitely not 94 years old. So I was like, what does he mean? What does Patrick mean? Now I understand. Got it. Okay. Um, Wesley, no one really knows for sure. Oh, thank you so much, Pata. So sweet of you. Wow. Thank you very, very much. Um, Danny says, I'm not retired. I started working for Land O'Lakes at such a young age, and they closed my division after 31 years. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you were able to move on to a different role pretty soon after that. I mean, I've lost jobs before and it sucks. It's very jarring. Because you're like, okay, crap, that was my livelihood, and now I gotta go find something else to do. But yeah, part of life. But I was just curious because that is such a long time to work for a company. I mean, I feel like it's rare to hear someone working for decades for a company these days because I feel like people more frequently will job hop. Hi, Linario Junior. Pata, I feel like even though I know it's gonna probably delay the audio a little bit, maybe not. I'm gonna do it. Thank you, Pata. Yes. All right. I know I'm behind. I'm so sorry. Yaba said, Hannah, do you get anything for long service at your workplace like extra holidays? Yes. Yes, Yaba. So I would say that I'm still relatively junior at my company. Here, I first want to respond to Patrick. Um, thank you so much, Patrick. It's great to see you here on the channel again. Um, you are very generous for sending the super chat and joining the channel membership. Did I make it? Did I make it? I hope I did. Bob Rutherford, I am on Tubi and you are coming in loud and clear. Excellent. Love to hear it. Vanya is here. Hi, Vanya. All right. I'm trying to catch up here and make sure I get to everybody's comments. Um, Ooh, Patrick says it's totally YouTube at fault. Okay, Kirby says it's probably YT like always. Okay, Kirby, I was gonna ask if you have been having these issues because you're a streamer as well. But it was like anytime that there's a little disruption in because at this point YouTube is my second job. It's nowhere near my first job. My primary 9 to 5 job is how I pay my bills, and YouTube is like a fun little part-time second job. But it's like anytime there's something going wrong with YouTube, I'm like, uh-oh, like you guys know I'm doing a 365-day live stream challenge, and I'm like, I am gonna get on this dang platform if it I don't know, but I will do what it takes to do a live stream today, but it's very frustrating when there's disruptions. Okay. Nice shades. Are those Gucci? Johnny AZN, I love that you think these could possibly be Gucci. These are $10 sunglasses that I bought 3 years ago in Bayfield, Wisconsin. And I have dropped them so many times on pavement, on cement, on the floor of my car, on you name it. I've probably dropped it on it. So no, these are not Gucci. These are nowhere close to Gucci. These are not designer. They don't say anything on them. But I got them for $10 at a cute little gift shop in Bayfield, Wisconsin, 3 summers ago. And I absolutely love them. They do the trick. They shield my eyes. I think they're cute. And they were a bargain. And they've held up for 3 years. Okay, I was going to say, in response to Yaba's comment earlier, Hannah, do you get anything for long service at your workplace, like extra holidays? So we get corporate gifts every, I think it's 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. So intervals of 5, you get like, it gets better and better and better. Like, I don't know, I forget what the different gifts are for different work anniversaries. And you accrue vacation time faster the more senior you are. So right now I don't get that many vacation days based on my like for every pay period I earn a certain number of vacation hours, but as you climb the ranks at my office, you get more vacation hours with every pay period. So, yes, it comes with seniority. When you're more senior at my company, the more vacation time you get. All right, Axel on the Beat official is here. Johnny AZN, Bob Rutherford. I'm on 2B Power Animals. At least it's working now. Kirby with the dono. Wow. Perry Easton is back. Hi, Perry. Pata, I love seeing you using the members emojis. Yes. Danny says, I was out of work for 1 week because I wanted to get right back to work. I completely understand that feeling, Danny. I took a whole different career path, but no hard feelings toward Land O'Lakes. They were a great company. Yes. Danny, I remember the first time I lost a job and I was like, wait, I I having to sit around and do nothing while I remember sitting at home and I was like, "This sucks." It's like, I don't have a job right now, and you feel like you're sitting at home all day while everyone else is, like, getting up and getting ready for the day and going to work, and you're just like, "Man," it just was such a bad feeling. I was like, ugh, I need to get back into the workforce," and luckily, I was able to find a job very quickly after that, but I've learned as I've gotten older, I don't do well when I just sit around and do nothing. I like to get up, I like to feel productive, I like to feel helpful, like I'm contributing to something. Yeah, it's I look back and I'm glad that I have the experience because it's like you learn about yourself going through stuff like that, but it's not fun in the moment. Clemente Gonzalez is here. So good to see you, Clemente. Danny says, yes, I moved to a totally different career. I was off work for 1 week. Okay. It wasn't hard to find a job. That's excellent. Hannah, thank you for the appreciation. You're welcome, Patrick. Thank you for being so generous. Danny, you're totally fine. No worries about repeating your comments. I will definitely subscribe and be back again. Have a great rest of the weekend. You too, Danny. Thank you so much. Shauna said hi. Hello, Shauna. Bob Rutherford, pigtails are crushing the survey. Yes, they are. Yes, indeed. Pata says 1040. 1040. I'm confused. Ode Hassan. Um, Pata worked at the steel factory for 9 years now. Some have been there for 40 years. What? Pata, oh my god. Even 9 years though. Like 9 years is a long time to be in an employer. Wow. 40 years? That is crazy. Rackster. Rackster says, wait till you get to my age, lol, ready to retire. What age are you, out of curiosity, Rackster? I hope you're still here, Rackster. Um, how old are you? Um, I'm going to be 33 years old this September. And let me tell you, there are days when I daydream about retirement. Lol. Oh my gosh, Superman Love is here. Shauna, I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you so much for asking. Um, Clemente, thank you so much, Clemente Gonzalez. Joker Callie, we got people rolling in. I love it. It makes me so happy seeing you guys. Ewa with a shaved head makes for great tattoos. Yeah, I was Mad Max in it in my childhood era with my shaved bald head. Can you ever picture me with that look? Cuz I can't. That would that would be quite the day when I appear like that. I don't even know. Ooh, hopefully never. It's not the look I would ever want to have. Um Superman Love, you are so sweet. Hello, my favorite chef. It's great seeing you again. Your hair is so beautiful. Thank you, Superman Love. So I'm going to announce this because I think some people don't know that I'm doing this. I am going live every single day for an entire year. I'm doing a 365-day live stream challenge. Today is day number 13. So obviously I have hundreds of days to go. But for those of you who didn't hear this announcement before, you can find me on YouTube Live. Oh, well, I said the name of the platform. You can find me on here on live stream every single day for the next year. My last day, I believe, will be May 10 of 2027. So there's that. And I will be doing a bun drop at every single live stream, but it's at a very specific time and someone has to request it in writing. Clemente has been at his job since 2004. Wow, Clemente, that is crazy impressive. Honestly, people who have been at their jobs for more than even 10 years. It's just because, like, I haven't been. Ooh, I got it. Uber cow 6-7. Never get tired of it ever. Thank you so much, Uber Cow, for the 6-7. I love 6-7. But what I was saying is honestly, because at my company, we have these monthly staff meetings where like the next monthly staff meeting will be June, and everyone who has a June anniversary will get recognized, and everyone at the July staff meeting who has a July anniversary will get recognized. And you guys, there was this guy at my office and he was recognized I think last month, and he was celebrating his 37th work anniversary. And in my head, I was like, you have been working at this company for longer than I have been alive. Like, that is crazy to me. I'm just like, what? Also, Clemente Gonzalez, thank you so much. I have to thank Clemente and I have to thank Uber Cow, Clemente and Uber Cow. Oh no, I don't know if Uber Cow is still here. Uber Cow 21, thank you guys for those wonderful gifts. Gotta love. Oh, and Roger Hess too. Let me thank you, Roger Hess. And Roger Hess. Gotta love the 6-7 flower. Oh, Roger Hess. And was it floating heart gifts? Thank you so much, you guys. I love this. This is so fun. Fun old Saturday night hangout. Dang, Clemente. Let's go. Okay, now I'm behind. Now I'm behind. Whoops. Okay. I gotta add Clemente Gonzalez. Gotta grab your username. Roger Hess. You as well. And there was another one, I think. Uber Cow sent the 6-7. Joker Callie, love seeing a mod in here. I think you're the only mod I've seen in here so far. How are you tonight? I still want to say happy life, but now you're Joker Callie. I'm doing well, and how are you, Joker Callie? Charlie Watson, hello. Superman Love says it's the best hairstyle on you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very sweet of you. BHTR7 says you are rocking those earrings. Thank you. I have been wearing them for a long time, in case you couldn't see before. I have worn them so much that the red paint is starting to come off of them because they brush against the side of my face and the paint is starting to come off. So it's like, it's time. It might be time to upgrade, but kind of I don't want to. Shauna, okay, Uber Cow, did I get you? And then I gotta get Clemente, Joker Callie, another GE. I didn't see anyone else in here, but we have a few people that can help with the chat. Yes. Kurt Good, I had a lovely day. Thank you so much. How about you? Clemente Gonzalez, I gotta make sure you're on my list here. Okay. Let me catch up here, guys. Bear with me as I read through the comments. Yaba says, at school, when kids came in with shaved hair, we thought NITS. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean, Yaba? Bob says, streaming even when you're on vacation in northern Minnesota. Yep. Every day for a year. That includes Christmas, that includes Halloween, that includes Easter, that includes New Year's Eve, that includes my birthday, that includes vacation. Every day for a year, I am going live. Shauna says, nice. Joker Callie says, I am doing well. I just watched a movie on Netflix called Ladies First. Oh, it sounds like a comedy. Okay. Roger Hess and all those gifts. Thank you, guys. Oh, Wesley, Guy Bernard, thank you so much, Guy Bernard. Clemente, you deserve more, my friend. Honestly, I am grateful for what I get. I am so grateful for all the support you guys give this channel. Kurt, I was gonna add on to my response to your question, how was your day? It was great. I caught up on sleep because I was behind, and let me tell you, I could feel it. I could feel it in my brain, I could feel it in my eyes, I could feel it in my body. I was just tired. So I slept a good 9 hours today, rolled out of bed at like 10:30 a.m. I ate some breakfast, I did a workout, I got some groceries, did some writing, filmed a YouTube short that I still have to edit. So it was a good day. It was productive, but I still got tons of rest. So, excellent Saturday. Joski, I just passed my 25th year. If I get to 37, then put me. No, Joski, don't say that. No, no, every year is a blessing. Vinay, thank you, Vinay. I'm doing well. How about you? All right. Your aura is equal to a field full of sunflowers. Thank you, BH. That's a very kind comment. You're going to have a red mark on your face. You're going to have a red mark. Oh, from the earrings. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully not. Papa Gato is here. Hi, Papa Gato got kick. Love the username. All right. Lucky Singaria, you must be a talented thief because you managed to steal my heart from all the way over here. Thank you. Kevin Clemente says, you have to order new ones. Maybe, but I kind of like the nostalgia and sentimentality of these earrings. I don't want to get rid of them just yet. BH says your voice is like maple syrup and sunshine. Oh. Hod Toward is asking, ready for NFL this season? Oh, I'm always ready for it. When Super Bowl ends, I'm kind of sad. Because I'm like, well, that was fun, but now I have to wait until like August. So yeah, I'm ready for it. But we still have a few months. All right. Kevin says hi again. Joker Cowley. So what are the top ideas for you to sell? My vote is earrings and aprons. The tricky thing with the tricky thing with earrings is I don't really have a good way to craft earrings, and I don't know. I wouldn't want them to be they're just kind of like an awkward item for me to make. I'm not a jeweler. I don't have the right equipment. I'd have to worry about like people have nickel allergies. That's something I would be worried about. So I don't think earrings, but I love the idea of making sewn aprons and maybe tote bags and dish towels and other items. But like, I'm gonna keep asking you guys if there are merch items or sellable items that you would like me to sell on my channel, please tell me in the chat or leave a comment on a video. But I am always listening to ideas about um merch, like what merch you guys would like me to have available for you to buy on my channel. Kevin says I'm not ready for football because summer is first. Yes, I don't want to just rush through summer and wish summer away because we're not even officially in summer yet. Summer officially begins next month. So I'm like, okay, let's pump the brakes and enjoy summer first, and then let's roll into NFL season. Guy Bernard, yes. Superman Love says, my friends always tell me I'm wired because I love to wear leaf earrings. Oh, weird, I think is what you meant to say. Silver and gold. BH, that's Generation Alpha pickup line. Very funny. Yes. Kevin, Joker Callie says, I only said earrings because of you are kind of known for them. I know exactly. That's the thing is they're like a recognizable part of my channel. But dish towels and aprons are good too. Johnny Walker, custom spatula. Micah, you'll be live for all the nightly NFL games. Yep, this is true. This is true. The patina on your earrings add value. Interesting. Wesley, BH, Chaco is back. Micah is asking, what got you to do the year challenge? I have to say, Kirby asked the same question. He's like, why? It's like all of a sudden you're doing this 365 challenge. It happened so quick. I was kind of getting restless. it just felt like my routine was so steady and so predictable. I was like, I need a challenge. I want something like a goal or a challenge or something that's really something I'm working toward every day. So I was like, let's do it. Knits his head lice says, yeah, but okay. Pascal Jerome, so good to see you. Patrick is asking if you ever need moderation, consider me. Not my first time. I am maxed out on mods. I think I have 5 total. So I'm not adding any more. There's no job postings for more mods, so to speak, but I love it when people ask. Thank you, Patrick. Micah, I answered that one about the year challenge. Wesley, Chaco, when am I cooking again? I am done cooking for the night. Clemente, no, order new ones, but get the same ones. Skull says Hod Towered. Nice. Skull Vikings. Everyone hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Yes, indeed. We're at 85 likes, so we're getting up there close to 100. Joker says, but the stickers idea is a good one too, or you can do a mystery box and put a few items in them to surprise us. Just some ideas. Yes, I know. I love the idea of paper goods and stickers because it's stuff that people can use and it's not difficult to ship. It's not very, I mean, they're not breakable. So, yeah. Oh, there's so many things I want to do, guys. Stone Papa Smurf, hey Hannah, what made you want to do a year challenge? You are the second or third person to ask. Second person tonight, I think. So, I was saying that earlier this year, I would say like the first half of 2026, it's been solid, but it was just so, it was like very steady, very routine, very like copy paste like week after week after week. It just was kind of the same schedule. And I was like, I kind of want like a challenge. I want something that's different this year, something I can work toward. And I love the idea of going live every day. So I was like, let's do it. We're going to do a 365-day challenge. And it's day 13, still have many days to go, but so far I'm loving it. Hot Howard says, school? I think maybe you meant school. Lucky Singaria, thank you. Vinay says, thanks a ton for acknowledging my words. Is there any way I can stick with you the whole day? I mean, you can watch the live stream. Kevin says, I'm not ready for football. Sorry, I am catching up on comments here. Yaba is asking, does the merch need to be unisex? I'm not sure. Not sure about that. B YouTubes is here. Hello. Michael Brogan's. I wouldn't mind a Hannah Croquet set for merch. That's a good one. Joker, Kevin. I know time is flying. It's already been 2 hours. I'm going to close this poll very quickly here, guys. So vote if you haven't. Guess my go-to hairstyle when I was a kid. Kevin, summer always goes so fast and winter takes forever. I know. I agree. Bob Rutherford. Yeah, but also F1 Canada. Clemente says sell different kinds of t-shirts and write Hannah and Health, put a picture of a salad bowl. Okay. Patrick says it's fine. I just want to help out. I really appreciate it, Patrick, though. I take it as a compliment when people are asking to be mods on the channel. Thank you. Still Papa Smurf, Memphis. Hello, Memphis. Memphis Smith Hickory Hill. Love the username. I'm just hanging out on this lovely Saturday night. How about you? Shauna picked hair bun on the poll. Okay. All right. It looks like Pigtails is still winning out. Keith Duvall. Gotta love the title Vegan Oatmeal. Believe it or not, not all oatmeal is vegan. It depends on what you add to it. Exactly. Yep. And baked oatmeal, often if you have baked oatmeal in a pan, people will crack an egg into baked oatmeal and stir it in so that it keeps more of a shape. So oftentimes people will add butter, cream, egg. Um, I guess it's like there's certain not fillings, but add-ins. Like people will maybe add like chocolate chips, which sometimes have dairy. So you'd be surprised. I mean, very plain oatmeal should be vegan, but it isn't always vegan. Joker Callie, I would also start small. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. I don't want to get in way over my head where it's like Let's sell 10 different items, boom, right off the bat. Yes. Start small with 1 to 3 items and see what sells, a little trial and error. Absolutely. Nail on the head, Joker Callie. This is what my sister has been doing with her business. It's called Made Past 5, and she has scrunchies and keychains and a few other items, but I think the key is like start with a few items and then just kind of test the waters, because the last thing that I would want to do is spend tons and tons of hours making products and then I list them on a website for you guys to go and buy, and then lo and behold, no one buys them. Where it's like, I'd rather make, let's say, 3 aprons, 3 dish towels, 3 t-shirts, and then let's say like the aprons sell out in a second and then no one buys the t-shirts and no one buys the dish towels. It's like, well, at least I only made 3 dish towels and 3 t-shirts. I didn't spend a ton of time on those versus say I spent tons of time making hundreds of aprons, hundreds of keychains, hundreds, and then like nobody buys them. That, I think it's painful when you build up this inventory that you think is going to sell and then you're just waiting for people to buy them and no one is buying them. Also, reminder, I feel like most people don't need this reminder, but please don't be an immature adult and spam in here. It's embarrassing and it's selfish and it's disrespectful. Rupert Bishop, good night, Rupert. Patrick, oh my gosh, Patrick, I'm so curious because I'm such a night owl. I'm such a passionate night owl. I love staying up late. Are you just planning to stay up all day or are you going to take a nap at some point? Pascal, yeah, let's go to California. Muscle Beach. Okay. Shauna says it's 10:05 p.m. We're in the same time zone, Shauna, in Farina, Illinois. I don't know where Farina, Illinois is. I'm gonna look it up right now. Farina, Illinois. And you know what? Since Yaba asked this earlier, and since I'm Googling things, I'm actually gonna pull up the England national team for the World Cup, the England World Cup squad. Hi, Trav23, welcome. I'm pretty new to this platform. Farina, Illinois, let's see, is a village in Fayette and Marion counties. Boy, how close have I come to Farina? Probably Chicago. Yep. I don't think I've been to Peoria. Cool. Very cool. Okay, Levi Maxwell. Hi, Levi. Yes, this is in fact my real hair. I have curly, like mixed biracial hair. So, this is my real hair. I've always wanted a bazooka, says Wesley. Clemente says one more idea is to sell coffee mugs. Yes, I think that would be really fun and actually not too difficult to sell. This is me just speculating. There's always a customer no matter what you sell. More than others. Patrick says you can take orders first and then make them. Yes. So you have like proof of concept. Stevie is back. Thank you for coming back. Ode Hassan is here. Jordan, I don't think is going to win the World Cup. No. Patrick's not sure, haven't planned anything. What about making a sample of a few different things and when you get some orders, then have people pay for them and then make them? Yeah, I feel like there's different ways to go about this. For me, my strategy is to try and not sink a lot of time into something that is not gonna like have a good return on investment, like pay off in the long run. And so yeah, I think what I would do is probably announce that I'm making things, and then I would say, like, I am taking orders. Like, first 5 people to message me or to comment, you're gonna get these first 5 items, something like that, where I would have orders locked in so that I know I've got some people who will purchase items. Make a first batch and see what sells the most. Yep. Yes, exactly. Then you do not have to have tons of money in production costs. Absolutely. Ooh, a new day is breaking for you, Yaba. Oh my gosh. I love hearing that. It's so fun. I feel like I live vicariously through people when they share stuff like that. I'm like, oh, must look beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna look up the England. I cannot believe that Cole Palmer is not on Team England this year. I am kind of heartbroken for him. England World Cup squad. God. Who is on it? Who is on it? All right, goalkeepers Dean Henderson, Jordan Pickford, and James Trafford. We need to see Yabalin. I know. I want Yaba. Yaba, please post pictures in my community. I want to see. I want to see what your beautiful area looks like. Nate Stevens, who is your World Cup team besides Estados Unidos? You know, I want to go with Team England, but honestly, I am kind of heartbroken that Cole Palmer was not named to the England team because I'm a Chelsea supporter and he didn't get picked. All right. So, yeah, I would go with Team England. What land is that? Says Pata, England for the FIFA World Cup. Shauna, gotta go. Bye, Shauna. Thank you so much for joining tonight. It was lovely chatting with you. Kirby says you found out at least Neymar is on the Brazil team. I'm a big Cole Palmer guy. Ah, so sad. Him playing and farmland. Stone Bubba Smurf. I think France wins the World Cup, but my long shot is Norway with Erling Haaland. Although I don't think that there's enough other. I mean, there's Martin Odegaard though. When I think about Norway, they have Erling Haaland, Martin Odegaard, Darmsgaard. I think is on like Brentford, and I think there's like a couple other dudes. Oh, what's his name? He's very handsome. Oh, I used to know his name. I forgot. I think it's another guard. Norgard. I think his name is Norgard. Guard. When in doubt, just go with guard. Um, I don't think there's enough people on Norway to win it. Nate says Norway are set up to win games 5-4. Dams. I think it's is it Damsgaard? Oh, I think you're right. I think you're right. Now I'm questioning myself. I think I might be thinking Norgard. Christian Norgard? I'm gonna Google this. Christian Norgard? Oh my god, he's Danish too! Since when? I could have sworn this man was Norwegian. You guys, I get the Scandinavian countries all mixed up. It's like, who's from Sweden? Who's from Norway? Who's from Denmark? Who's from Finland? I don't know. They just some of them I can remember, like Erling Haaland, unforgettable. Like we'll always remember that he's from Norway, but some of the other ones with the Scandinavian sounding names with like the with the slash through it and the umlauts or whatever, it's like yeah, I get them all mixed up in my head. You're right. Nate, he is Danish. I'm pretty sure. Um let's see. Patrick, let's see. Micah, maybe something event related for weddings, grad. Yes, Micah. Okay, this is what I was thinking strategically is maybe perhaps make something like event cards, like birthday cards, wedding cards, baby shower cards, Mother's Day cards, Halloween cards, graduation cards, like things that people will buy over and over and over year after year after year. There's always going to be people looking for birthday cards. There's always going to be people looking for Christmas cards and Easter cards and whatever. It's like for all these different events. And I was like, I wouldn't mind making cards too. I have stamps. I would have to get nice stationery, but I think that would be a reliable thing to sell because I know for myself, I'm always every year, I probably buy somewhere between 10 and 20 cards for birthdays and different events that happen in my circle of people. Kevin, can you close the poll? Yes, thank you for reminding me. Have you have to have a favorite African team. I think my favorite African team is gonna be mm, this is tough. I like Egypt, but I don't think it's Egypt. I'm gonna go, ooh, Senegal. Senegal. Yes. Oh, is Joker heading out? I think I'm gonna call it a night. See you tomorrow. Bye, Joker Callie. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. Um, let's see. Patrick Wesley says good night. Yaba night, Callie. You have to have a favorite African team. Okay, Nate Stevens, I'm locking in on Senegal because he was on Liverpool. What was that man's name? Sane. What was his first name? Sane. Cannot remember his, but it was Salah. Oh, no, no, no. Sadio Mane. Mane is his name. Sadio Mane and Mo Salah on Liverpool. I loved the two of them. Okay. Second trivia question. Apologies for keeping it open so long, and shout out to Kevin for reminding me to close it. So the second trivia question for tonight. Guess my go-to hairstyle when I was a kid. What do you think it was? And for my members, the answer is one of the member emojis. You can see it in one of the member emojis. So pigtails got the most of the four. No, pigtails was not my go-to hairstyle when I was a kid. Shaved bald? No, that was a joke. I never shaved my head bald. I have never done that in my life. So no, not shaved bald. Ponytail came in third place. That is correct. This was my go-to hairstyle when I was a kid. I would just throw it up in a ponytail and then I would wear it like this. Hi, Gozer the Gozer, welcome in. I would wear my hair in a ponytail at school and I would also wear it in a ponytail for soccer and track and field and all my other sports. Yes, Kirby. There you go. It's right there. My hair is in a ponytail in that picture in the member emoji. If your 50 plus birthdays aren't appreciated, oh no. I feel like we need to change that. I think every birthday is important because it means you made it one more year as a human. Like you made it one more trip around the sun. Clemente says sell cookies. Nope, I don't sell any food items because there are so many legal requirements and there are so many chances of getting sued by someone when you make food. So no food. I don't ever plan to sell food or any edible items because you have to disclose allergies, you have to meet food codes, you have to disclose ingredients, um, you have to talk about choking hazards. Like, it is such a mess. And if someone has an allergic reaction to something that you made that's an edible, or, I mean, it's so risky. It's such a risky business category, selling food items to people. No, at least not now. I am not opening myself up to any type of lawsuit, guys, because here in the United States, I mean, we have the ability to sue each other for things, which isn't a terrible thing. If it's like if something bad happens to you, you have a lawsuit as an option, but like no. No, food is way too risky. Kevin says I was 0 for 2 on the polls. Kevin, Patrick with the Gordon emoji. Jose Guadalupe said hi. Um, Kevin, I agree with that. Yes. Patrick, what I meant was people at that age don't want to be reminded of being that age. Really? I don't know about that. I think some people are okay with it. It depends on the person. Daniel, wrong. Wrong. The FDA does care. Jose Guadalupe, yes, it does. Yes, it goes far. You have to learn the business first. Whichever hairstyle you wore, I know you looked pretty. Thank you, Rupert Bishop. Thank you, Levi Maxwell. I appreciate it. No need to be sorry. I've got to get better at these polls. Well, I'm glad that they're tricky for you guys. Kirby says I'm almost 30. I can't believe you're not in your 30s yet, Kirby. You're making me feel old. I'm about to be 33 in September. Oh my gosh. Honestly, though, I don't mind being in my 30s. As much as I loved particularly my 20s, like my 20s were really fun, really adventurous, so many travels, so many experiences. I did all of my schooling, I mean, I should say like past high school, like all of my it's like college and grad school was in my 20s. Except for maybe like a year, my first year of college, I was 19. Um I look back on my 20s with so much fondness, but at the same time, I wouldn't go back to my 20s. Like they were great, but now I'm really happy to be in my 30s and I'm really enjoying them so far. Levi, I don't think a 42 is being old. No, Kevin says we're at 95 likes. We are so close, guys, to 100. Almost to 100. Woo. Rupert is going to be 38 in August. Happy early birthday, Rupert. Kevin says I'll be 60 before I know it. Micah says wedding or holiday napkins would also be something. Kirby says I feel like I lived my life already. No, Kirby. No. I mean, I guess that's a good thing if you feel like you've had a very full life and you're not even 30 yet. I would rather have that feeling than get to 30 and feel like it's been like a flash and nothing really happened. I just want to stick to my roots in I just want to stick my roots in the ground and build now. Yep. Kirby, I would say that is how I feel in my 30s. I know I want my home base to always be Minneapolis, St. Paul, Twin Cities Metro. And then just basically it's like the tree has been planted and then it's a matter of like the tree growing bigger and bigger where I want to grow my net worth, I want to have more property, I want to have acreage, I want to have a garden, I want to have a Ford Bronco, I want to have a Land Rover, I want to have like there's just all this I can picture the future and what it looks like in terms of the property items, like the physical things, and then also just the lifestyle. Like something they tell you to do for envisioning your future is to get out Google Calendar or any kind of calendar and like structure out what your dream life would look like in terms of like when you would wake up, when you would work out, when you would do your work for the day, whatever the work is, when you would see friends, when you would go on vacation, when you would take care of tasks. And it's really fun to envision what the day to day schedule would be like. As you guys know, I am a diehard night owl. So I work a 9 to 5 now, but I think in my dream life, I would be able to stay up later and then wake up at a later time than I'm able to because currently I do have to get up earlier to make it to my 9 to 5 job. Chimichangas is here. We got another member in the chat. What kind of oatmeal are we making? Sweet or savory? Always sweet. I don't think I've ever had savory oatmeal. I think savory oatmeal kind of freaks me out. Hi, Abby G. Pierre Ducro. Hello. Yaba says, I love being in my 70s. The number of birthday drinks at the pub is great. You be careful out there, Yaba. Patrick says leaving might be back. Sounds good, Patrick. William Barry says we lost our dog Rupert a while back. Oh, rest in peace, Rupert the dog. Yaba says love. Yep, totally understood what you meant, Yaba. Rupert Bishop made me think of that, says William Barry. Kirby says I used to travel every other weekend from state to state, city to city from the age of 10 to 23. I'm tired now. Okay, Kirby, I can I think I can relate to this where I look back at my 20s and it's like every it was like every year I was packing up and moving to some other place, whether it was a different state or a different country. It's like living out of a suitcase, new apartments every year, had to find roommates, didn't really have much in terms of like permanent items like a kitchen table or a sofa or a TV because I was constantly moving from place to place to place, jetting around, traveling. It was all very exciting, but I feel like that very nomadic lifestyle by the end of my 20s, I was kind of like It was nice, but I'm ready to have a home base somewhere, and I'm ready to start. I feel like when you have a home base and you have like a steady career, you can start to acquire like nice furniture, a nice bed, a nice TV, nice dishware. It's just, I look at all the things that I have now in my home, and it's wild because I had none of them in my 20s because I just couldn't have any items because I was traveling and moving from place to place to place practically every year for a bunch of my 20s, and I just could I would have had to pay hundreds of dollars, in probably thousands of dollars, in storage fees to have all of my stuff just sitting in some warehouse somewhere. um Rupert Mujib is here. What's the purpose of our life? I don't know, I think that depends on the person. Vinay is here, doing well. Antonio Salazar, glad you made it in. Kaivis is here. Hi, Kaivis. Vinicius makes me think of the soccer player, Vinicius Jr. Hi, Vinicius. Kirby says it's because me and my brothers and sister all lived in a different state. We also play a lot of travel sports and went to colleges out of state. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. I feel like it makes sense when you're in your, especially like young 20s, out of high school, doing the college thing, and people move out of state to go to different colleges. But oh, in my 30s, I feel like I don't really have the interest or the stamina to be moving around all that much. Not nearly as much as I was doing in my 20s. Jarvis is here. Thank you, Jarvis. Jose Guadalupe, something to call your own home sweet home. Yep. It is so appealing. I absolutely love it. Vinicius is in Brazil. Let's go. William Barry, Rupert Bishop, he was a Welsh Corgi sweet and a yellow lab mix. Being a truck driver, I agree. I'm tired of traveling and I just want to build a home someplace. Yep. Yep. Same. Oh, did we make it to 100 likes? I'm seeing 99 on my side, but we're basically at 100 if we're still at 99. Oh, here we go. I see 101 now. It just ticked up for me. Oh, you know what I didn't finish doing is looking at the England squad. Oh, I still can't believe that Cole Palmer didn't make it. I'm really sad for him. I bet he was so bummed. All right, the defenders on the England national team: Dan Burn, Mark Guehi, Reece James from Chelsea, Ezri Konsa, Aston Villa, Tino Livramento, Nico O'Reilly, I know him, Jarell Kwanzaa, Died Spence, and John Stones. Midfielders: Elliot Anderson, Jude Bellingham, Eberechi Eze, Jordan Henderson, Kobe Mainu, Declan Rice, and and wait, are you telling me Phil Foden is not on this team? What? Oh my god. What? Phil Foden is not on the English team. Wait. That is crazy. I'm happy for Ivan Tony. Good job, dude. Wow. Was it just me, or last tourney he flopped? Are you talking about Phil Foden? Wow, I was really expecting Phil Foden to make the cut, you guys. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. And I mean Cole Palmer. Oof, 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 oof. Dang, I'm shocked. Ollie Watkins, Ivan Toney, Bukayo Saka. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Marcus Rashford. I mean, maybe he's doing great at Barcelona, but he was looking terrible at Man U last time I saw him. Rupert Bishop says, "Oh, sorry to hear. I feel the same. I just remodel everything to my liking. It feels so comfortable." Maddie Hall, hello. Jacoby says, love the hair. David Williams, so many I know. And that's the thing with England. Hi, Glenn Turner, welcome in. I think that's what's so tricky with Team England. They have such an intensely deep roster of players, like I should say pool of players to pull from, that making the England squad is like there's no question that Mohamed Salah is making the Egypt national team because I feel like there are so few Egyptian players that are comparable to his skill level. I would say the same with Norway. Like how many other people who are Norwegian national team people candidates are actually close to his level? So I feel like there's some countries where it's like a no-brainer that the person like someone like an Erling Haaland is going to make the team. But Team England, that is really tough. Really tough. Wow. Kirby says of question mark greater love sent to 100. Thank you so much. Um oh, what do you mean, Kirby? Of I am ready. Please. Greater love. Thank you for sending the super chat. Or not super chat, I'm sorry. The 100 gift. So appreciate it. Oh, it translated. Okay, I was like, wait, what? All right, gotta make sure to get greater love on here. Wow, you guys, time flies when you're having fun. I love these live streams and they do go so fast. Kirby says, I thought he was Nigerian. Which person? Chuck, I'm doing well. Nigerian. I'm trying to think, who was I talking about? Glenn Turner is still here. Hi, Glenn. OF? Cosborn, you made it. Hi, Cosborn. Welcome. Oh, goodness. How are you, Cosborn? Welcome in. Oh, I missed this. Momteriek? I'm not sure. Greater love. Let me make sure you're on my list. Yes. Yep, got you. Oh, Saka. Bukayo Saka. No. I mean, maybe ethnically, but for his country, he is Team England. Rupert, I'm gonna take a nap now. Sounds good, Rupert. I will be back again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. Wesley Uber Cow is still here. Hey, thank you so much. Let me make sure you're on my list. I think you are because you sent the 6-7 earlier. Aw, another flower. Thank you. Hopefully I got that. Wow, you guys, I'm really sad about some people that were left off of Team England. This begs the question because my plan was actually to buy Cole Palmer's jersey for Team England. And now that he didn't make the roster, Uber cow, I got it. I think I was fast enough to that one. Now that I am heartbroken over the fact that Cole Palmer did not make the national team, I have to think about whose jersey I would get. There's not really one play. Maybe Saka. I have to say I do really like Bukayo Saka. So maybe him. I'm gonna look up the Team England FIFA jerseys. All right. Do they have okay, there's the England national team store, and then I'm gonna go to englandstore.com. The official merchant. Okay, this seems legit. Ooh, the warm-up jackets though. Oh my god, so cool. Okay, there's Kane. Where is Saka? England. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh wait, I love Declan Rice. Also, thank you, Uber Cow. You are sending me a bouquet at this point. Thank you. Hi, Zip. Oh my gosh, Uber Cow. What? Um, History Motion. Yes, I am supporting England at the World Cup. I'm very sad about a couple of players not making the team. I really thought that Cole Palmer was going to be on the team. I also thought that Phil Foden was going to be on the team, and they're not. And now I have to think about, okay, well, whose jersey do I want to buy? Have you shopped at Fanatics? No, I don't know what Fanatics is. History in Motion says no Declan Rice. Why? I love Declan Rice. What are you talking about? Declan Rice is crushing it. He just won with Arsenal. He won the Premier League trophy. Why do you not like Declan Rice? Explain yourself. um, Uber Cow Wesley. Chosen Law sunglasses on inside the house. Yes. Kevin, good night. Kevin, see you tomorrow. Um, Soul Campbell, welcome back. What was I gonna say? Kirby says it's a great website to buy authentic jerseys. Okay, as long as they're not knockoffs. I want like the real deal. Constantine is here. Also, I wanted to thank Uber Cow. I am not able to comment at you, and this is driving me nuts. Constantine, good to see you. Glenn Turner, still here. Thank you. All right, let me try commenting at you again. Uber Cow, it's not letting me. Uber Cow, thank you for sending me practically a bouquet of flower gifts. Thank you so much. History can't be doing any Arsenal endorsements. Too bad because I like Arsenal as well as Chelsea. Um, Wesley is laughing. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. Um, what time is it? 10:30. Oh, I gotta get up tomorrow morning. As I choke. I should probably get going. Yes, Kirby. Yes, yes. I gotta love them both. They're so good. I'm so excited for it to be like official tomorrow. Like Arsenal is the champion of this year's Premier League. Um, all right, guys. I'm gonna put a reminder in the chat. Reminder that my next live stream is tomorrow night, which is Sunday night, but luckily it is not the last night of the Memorial Day weekend. So happy. Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. Remember, there will be a bun drop tomorrow. I already said the time, so if you missed it, you'll have to rely on other people to get the memo. There were lots of donos to the channel tonight, so I want to thank a bunch of people. Pata6 sent a super chat. That's Patrick. So thank you to Patrick. Patrick also joined the channel as a member. So thank you so much, Patrick. There was also this was off of the stream, but earlier today, Writer or Fighter he bought me a coffee. So he sent a dono through Buy Me a Coffee, which is like my Cash App linked to my YouTube channel. So thank you to Writer or Fighter. Uber Cow. Oh my god, look at this. Thank you so much. I love it. I think I got it. Let me make sure to get you on the super chat list, Uber Cow. So appreciate it. Last few comments, let me make sure to read them here. Soul Campbell, good night to you. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Wesley says, just to be clear, no one's selling bazookas. Nope. Micah, have you ever gone live on a Saturday night before? Yes. Yep, plenty of times. Yabba to see you at 8:57. I know, you are not one to forget, are you? Uber Cow, I gotta give you the dono wow too. OMG. So generous tonight. Hype, hype, hype. Thank you so much for sending the super chat as well as all those gifts earlier. OMG. All right. And then we got Micah, we got Kirby with the dono wow, Wesley with the dono wow. Thank you guys so much. Members, yes, those emojis are there for you to use. So thank you, members. Someone dono a Reese James shirt. I love that history in motion. Yes, I would happily wear a Reese James jersey. Yaba says, oops, I forgot my hot chocolate. Oh no, go get your hot chocolate. Okay, so I gotta recap tonight. We had um, I think we had one mod tonight, Joker Callie. So big shout out. Thank you so much to Joker Callie. Wonderful, wonderful mod. We had lots of members here. So the members of my channel, that's anybody who has a green username. These are people who pay a monthly subscription and then you get extra like members only perks with that. So thank you to my members. Wesley is laughing. Good night, Curvy. And then I think I already put the reminder in the chat. I'll pin it here, replace pinned message. So I will be going live again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow for me is Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Time here in the United States. Lots of donos. Okay, I got super chats from UberCow21 and Pata6, Patrick. And there were Buy Me a Coffee donos from Writer or Fighter that I got earlier today. So thank you to the three of you. Then Patrick Pata6 joined the channel as a member, actually rejoined. He's a member of the Health Huddle now. So thank you, Patrick, for that. And then there were a bunch of gifts. There were gifts from Reaper, Kasten Rose, Abraham Goska, Rebel Cowboy Elvis, Lane 808, aka Jake, Terrence B35, Johnny AZN, Roger Hess, Clemente Gonzalez, Uber Cow, and Greater Love. So thank you guys for those gifts. Mesorecto, glad you could make it at the very end. And Micah says, I went to your TT and your sound is way better over there. Thank you for the feedback. I did not realize that. But I guess you live and you learn. But thanks for letting me know, Mike. I appreciate the feedback. Great discussion. Thank you for the merch ideas. I'm going to keep just brainstorming and thinking about what products I want to list for you guys first. So stay tuned for that. Peace and joy. Oh my gosh. I have such a hard time ending these lives because oftentimes they're just so fun and I've got so much energy. But I'm gonna need to get up early tomorrow because I gotta watch Premier League soccer, okay? So we will regroup tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time here in the United States. So have a great evening, a great Saturday night, or rest of your Sunday, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you guys tomorrow, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. Take care, everybody, and thank you for stopping.